Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, I was going to split it, as you see from the title and thumbnail. Yeah, we bought Polo G's Hellcat, and I was going to make this video of me not really telling you what I bought. I was gonna go make the track, go pay it off, and kind of give you guys like an insight before I make the other video of, like, you know, having them drop it off and showing you what it really was. But I thought it's gonna be really short if I'm making two separate videos, so I'm just gonna merge it into one. So I'm at the bank, I gotta make a cashier's check real quick. We gotta head out to IAA, which is insurance auto auction, pay it off, and then once I get out of here, I'll tell you guys everything that happened. All right, so we got our track. We're on the way there now. It's like 45 minutes away from here. It's in Belleville, Michigan. So before we get into the car situation, I wanted to let you guys know I finally got my Instagram account back after about, what was it, been about a month and a half, almost 2 months. Honestly, I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna ask, but I really don't know what step I took that really got the process of me getting my account back. The last thing I remember doing was submitting those appeals. I mean, that's really what I was doing for the past 4 or 5 weeks. And I emailed some support.instagram.com page, and I'm not sure if that one worked because I believe that email doesn't even receive emails anymore. That's what people were saying on Twitter. So maybe the appeals is what fixed it, but make sure you guys go follow me on there. That's really where I post everything before it comes onto YouTube. So if you want to get a sneak peek of whatever comes on here, make sure to go follow me on Instagram. Alright guys, so getting right into the video about Polo G's Hellcat Redeye. It is really his car. We'll get into further detail when the car comes in. I'll tell you guys how I actually was able to find proof that it was his car. I mean, it's all over Instagram. The guy who wrapped it was posting about it. It's on TikTok as well. But so his car is on IA Insurance Auto Auction for like 2 weeks, right? And every day I check the auctions to see if I can find a good deal on like a donor car or something I can flip, make some money on. And there was really nothing on auction for a while, and I haven't bought a donor car in months. So I seen this car, but I really never clicked on it, and I kept skipping through it because I seen the damage. I'm like, you know, that's probably needs a lot of work. It's not gonna go cheap because it's a Redeye and it's 21, so it's a newer, has lower miles. I think it has like 5,000 miles on it. So I never really clicked on it to see the full images, and this has been like I said, about 2 weeks. So what was it, 3 days ago, I clicked on it, I seen the whole pictures, and the interior was really nice. It was done like this custom like diamond stitch. They had these custom like red seats, and not the same red seats that come from Mopar. Had these star headliner, and I realized on the headrest, this thing over here, it said Capalot. So right away, man, I'm like, that name sounds so familiar. So I searched it, and it's Polo G. I guess that's what that's Polo G's like slogan or something. So I'm like, maybe that someone, you know, just did that to his own car because he's like a Polo G fan or something. So I searched up, I'm like, Polo G Hellcat Redeye, and right away his car popped up. And there's this one shop in California. I'm trying to remember their name. If I remember the name, I'll put it up here. But I found their Instagram, and they wrapped his car, and they posted it on like a video saying that we just finished wrapping Polo G's Hellcat, and it was obviously confirmed that that was his car. So I'm looking at the damages. I mean, it's not terrible or it's not fixable, I hope. I can't really tell till I go pay it off and it comes in and we see it in person. But it's hit on the doors, on the left side door. So this B pillar is kind of pushed in. The left side fender's hit, the headlight. It looks like it's spun out, so the right rear suspension is kind of crooked like that. And the quarter panels also has some damage on it. But I think the right side quarter panel is fixable. The pillar and the doors on the left hand side got to be replaced. But like I said, is it something too crazy? It's still running and drive. That's what they put on the description of the auction. So I guess the car still starts and it moves. But once it comes in, we got to get the suspension fixed. I'll go pick it up because they're dropping it off to my buddy shop. We'll load it up on the trailer, take it back to the house, and then we'll start taking it apart and see what kind of damages are under it. Because you can't really tell how bad it is till you take the doors off. You got to see if the frame is hit. And if the frame is hit, I'm probably not gonna fix it. I'll buy a shell. There's shells everywhere in auction. They go pretty cheap, maybe anywhere between $2 to $3 grand. And then we'll just swap everything from that one, put it into the shell, and that way it won't need any body work. The shell is just basically stripped down when they find them theft and recovery. So we'll probably do that, but hopefully when it comes in, it'll be something that we can fix. If it needs just a pillar cut, it's not a big deal. But if the frame is hit, it's kind of risking it because the car will never drive straight. We'll kind of drive sideways. So we're on the way to the auction now. Like I said, we got the check, and it's about a 45-minute drive. We'll go get it paid off. Today's Friday, so hopefully over the weekend a dispatcher will find a driver to pick it up, and then we'll see it sometime next week, and we'll look over in person. Also, I've been seeing the comments. A lot of people have been asking about the Redeye Trackhawk. It's still here. It hasn't been going anywhere, but it was at the dealership. So when we did all the work, the exhaust had like this weird rattle noise into it, and it was really loud. So when you rev it or when you're accelerating, you hear something rattling to the resonator. So we took it to the dealership. It's still covered under warranty. And then I guess there's something broken inside the resonator. So on those trucks, those Trackhawks or Durangos, you can't order just a resonator. It's one big exhaust system. So they ordered it under warranty. It was like a $3,500 part. They got it replaced, and I'm actually picking it up tomorrow. So today's Friday, I'm picking it up on Saturday, and I'll give you guys an update video. And that thing looks really nice. We put the 5-spoke Hellcat wheels on it. They're wrapped around Mickey Thompson's for better traction, and you guys see it in person maybe sometime next week when I do that video. But I'm also trying to give you guys a video on the credit. I know I've been delaying it for a while. I've been just really busy with other things. But sometime around next week, we also got a race video coming in finally for the Elephant. So stay tuned for that. I don't want to give you guys a hint on what the car is going to be. Keep it for a surprise. And then we'll get that dropped sometime next week, like I said. But we have a lot going on. We got this Redeye coming in. We got some races going on with the Elephant. I'm going to give you guys another update on the Trackhawk Redeye. And I think, it's not for sure, but I'm pretty sure the customer who owns the Redeye Trackhawk is going to think about selling it. I'll give you guys all that information once it's confirmed, and I'll tell you how much he's going to be asking for it. So when I was bidding on it, this was on Thursday. No, this was on Wednesday, so 2 days ago. It was only me and one other state bidding. So it was like me and him going head to head. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, probably this is Goon Squad. If you guys don't know who that is, they're a really big channel. They blew up pretty quick, and they do like a whole bunch of rebuilds on like hit cars. They do a bunch of stuff. You guys should look them up. So I'm thinking that maybe that was that, because it was 3 states bidding. It was me, some other 2 states. I think North Carolina was one of them, and North Carolina backed off, and it was just me. I think it was Tennessee, and I'm pretty sure Goon Squad's from Tennessee. So we kept going at it, and I'm telling my guy, because I have my buddy who has a dealer license, I'm like, keep going, do not let them take it. So we went up my initial price, and I'll give you guys the exact price what I bought it for. When I wanted to bid, I was thinking like 28,000 was gonna be my max on this thing, but I went over a lot more than that. So I'm like, man, I mean, since it's Polo G's car, I think it'll be good content with it. It's gonna be one of the first, if not the first Redeye Charger to be rebuilt on YouTube. So I'm like, probably be good content for that. So I'm like, it's pretty cool, because if they were bidding on it, they're probably trying to buy it for their channel, do a rebuild on it, and have some videos going on with that. So we're gonna be doing that. I'm really trying to invest back into the channel, have you guys see some new content, different content. I know a while back we started doing a Charger, like a rebuild video kind of series, but we never finished it up. I just didn't have time to be going back and forth to the shop to be filming, and I didn't want to hold them up from, you know, fixing the car, so we just kind of let that one slide. But on this one, I actually want to give you guys like an in-depth, like step-by-step what we're gonna do. You know, we're repairing whatever, you know, repairing the panels, doing everything. I just want to put it all on video so you guys can see what's gonna happen until the final result when the car is all ready. And then the car is wrapped, so the actual color of the car is FA green, but it was wrapped in like a satin black and has like these weird stripes going down the roof and the hood and the trunk. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep the same stripes going on, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna wrap it back in the satin, just because I'm not a huge fan of FA green. We made it. Looks like they're super busy today. Barely no spots. Usually when I come here, oh, probably it's Friday, because yesterday Detroit's auction, so today everyone picks up. But we're gonna go down, give them this check. I think I'm gonna need my ID, and get it paid off and wait for it to come in. All right, she's paid. Buy your receipt. 21 Dodge Charger. We're gonna head back to the house. I'm gonna edit this part of the video, and then get it ready for when the car comes in. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be not long enough for me just to post this part alone. So I'll have it posted with both of them, and then that way you guys can see the car and this whole introduction part that we just did. So that's really gonna be it, and I'll see you guys when the car comes in.